What is going on, everyone? It's Blaziken67 here. What's up, my ultimates? If you have not subscribed to me yet and you have not joined and become one of my ultimates and enrolled in Hope's Peak Academy, do it now, please and thank you. But let me just tell you guys that we are doing something new today. It is a top 7 video. Now, when I was initially making a list, it was a top 5 list for my top 5 favorite waifus in Danganronpa, but then I was like, you know what? Let's go back. I created a top 10 list, and then I just cut a few people off and said, you know what, let's just do a top 7. I think 7's good enough for this video. So we're going to be doing a top 7 favorite waifus in Danganronpa. Now, if you are into guys, go ahead and make a top 7 husbandos list. I have no problems with that whatsoever. Do whatever it is that you like. Please and thank you, drop it down in the comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. If you have any more suggestions, because I'm trying to get through everyone's suggestions, this was one of them right here, top 5 waifus. I made it top 7, so go ahead and drop some more suggestions if you have anything else. I'm pretty sure everyone's kind of been ideated out, because you guys gave me a lot and I wrote them all down. I'm gonna try to get through all of them, or as many as we can. I'm gonna try to upload these like 2 every week. I did it last week. Hopefully I can do it again this week, so we'll try. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy everyone, and I will see you guys later. So we are doing an ultimate waifus list, and number 7 is someone who likes to rock and roll, and that is Ibuki Miyoda, of course. Who else likes to rock and roll more than Ibuki Miyoda? Now, I like Ibuki because her personality is just completely bubbly and positive at all times. It doesn't even matter if something bad is going on, Ibuki will make that situation positive in any way she can. And I feel like that's a lot like me, and I like that. I know they say opposites attract or whatever, but I'm not gonna lie, I find it kind of attractive how Ibuki is like me. Like, she could turn any bad situation positive and make it funny, or, you know, just make it happy in some kind of a way. That's exactly how I am, so I have to, you know, take my hat off to Ibuki. Not only have those good looks, I mean, who doesn't like that punk rocker chick look? I mean, look at Ibuki. Just look at a picture of Ibuki and tell me that you do not like her. Like, she is just bubbly goodness. I mean, Ibuki is just cute in my eyes. I would want her to be my waifu. I mean, I would rock out with Ibuki every day. Who would not? Would you guys not? Come on now. Just be honest with yourselves. If you didn't put your Ibuki in at least your top 10 list, you need to go ahead and get out. You need to get out, because Ibuki is awesome. She is just a bundle of joy that every man should want in their life. Would you want a miserable girl? No, you would not. You would not want a miserable girl. You want a girl that is happy at all times, and that is Ibuki. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say right now, in Danganronpa 2, Ibuki is probably one of the top girls. Like, if we're talking about Chiaki, Ibuki's got to be somewhere up there next to Chiaki, because she is just wonderful. I like Ibuki. Everything about Ibuki is just anything I would want in a waifu, honestly. She is just awesome. She just doesn't play video games. Ibuki, if you played video games and you were really good at them, then you would be a little bit higher on this list, but you don't. Dang it. Why not, Ibuki? Why would you not do that? Ugh. That's the only bad thing about Ibuki. If she was better at video games, I would so have her at least top 2. She'd probably be right under Chiaki, not gonna lie. But I do like rock music. I love classic rock music. So I'm gonna have to give Ibuki number 7 on this list. She deserves to be on there just because of her rock background. So, with that being said, Ibuki is number 7 on this list. Moving on to number 6 on this wonderful, wonderful list. Now, this person here is very shy. Now, one thing about me and girls is I really, really like shy girls. I don't know why, but I'm always attracted to shy girls. Any girl that I have had a relationship in the past, usually 9 times out of 10 they were shy. I don't know why. I like shy girls, but I just think it's really cute. So I'm going to have to go ahead and go with Kirigiri for number 6, because she's shy. You don't know what she's thinking. She's mysterious. I think that's hot as shit. that is fucking hot in my nature. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, just looking at Kirigiri and having to just question everything she does, and it's just like, does she like this? No. And does she do this? No, I don't know. You know, always questioning everything about Kirigiri. It excites me in some kind of weird way. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm one of those people that's like super curious to know people, and anybody that doesn't open up to me right away, I'm just like, what the fuck? Why isn't this person opening up to me? I need them to open up, because if I don't find out about them, then my curiosity can't be tamed down, or I'm just gonna go crazy right now. So if you don't tell me what you are about, then I'm just going to go crazy, and you don't want me when I'm crazy. Not only that, but Kirigiri is a detective, and I've always kind of wanted to go into some kind of law enforcement, not necessarily to be a police officer, but I kind of wanted to be like an FBI or some kind of detective, because I watch a lot of like Law and Order and The First 48 and Cops, and I just like all the law enforcement shows, and I really wanted to be, you know, an FBI agent or a detective at one time, and I think it's really cool that Kirigiri is one. And I actually dated a girl that was going to go into law enforcement, and I thought that would last, but it didn't last. I was like, ooh, something that I'm really interested in. And that relationship ended up, you know, breaking apart, and it didn't last. Kind of my fault, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I've always been really, really intrigued with law enforcement, so her being a detective really sparks my love for her even more. I always thought like a shy person and a very talkative person were a really good couple, so, you know, I am a very talkative person, I'm really curious all the time, and Kirigiri's really shy and she's really mysterious, so I feel like that would really go really well, I think. Yeah, I think it would be awesome. What do you guys think? Go ahead and tell me down below. But anyways, I have to put Kirigiri as number 6 on this list, but I couldn't put her any higher because some of the other girls that I have higher have way better features that I like, so we're gonna keep going. So number 5 on my list might shock a lot of people. It might shock a lot of people, but honestly, I am a fool for some redheads, not gonna lie to you right now. And on top of that, a photographer? Oh, come on, girl. You're gonna go ahead and snatch this number 5 spot, and that is Mahiru. Mahiru, you deserve to be on this number 5 spot. I'm telling you right now, if you do not like redheads, you are crazy. You are legitimately crazy. The only thing that stops Mahiru from being higher on this list is she has short hair. I usually like girls with long hair, but it's okay, Mahiru. I'm still putting you on this list because you are cute as hell and you're a photographer on top of that, so you already know. This is what it really all comes down to. Look at it. She's the ultimate photographer. I'm the ultimate commentator / YouTuber, so think about it. She could be taking pictures on the side over there. She could be helping me out with my photoshopping and such, making me thumbnails and all that cool stuff. And I could be over here, you know, doing my YouTube thing, commentating, inspiring the people out there that are watching my videos. Wouldn't that be awesome? I feel like that would be the perfect couple. I feel like me and Mahiru are on the same level. And not only that, Mahiru is sweet. She's so nice, and she's got like that mother nature, so she would be taking care of our kids. I mean, like, look what she did with Hiyoko. Hiyoko's like a little girl, and you know, she was all helping her and helping her tie her kimono and stuff, and always making sure Hiyoko was cool, and Hiyoko loved her. You know, she was like a mother figure to her. And I feel like you want that in a waifu. You want a waifu that's going to do all for not just you, but for your children at the end of the day. And I feel like Mahiru deserves to be number 5 on this motherfucking list. And I got so excited because Mahiru, I like the ultimate photographer gig. I think that's awesome, and I feel like that would fit well with me. And yes. I'm sorry, I got really excited. When I get really excited, I start talking really fast. And Mahiru, yes, you are number 5 on my list, hands down. Okay, so number 4 on this list is going to be a little different for you guys, because I already know what you guys are thinking. Why would you put this girl at number 4? But come on, guys. This girl is a model, and not only is she a model, not only is she an ultimate fashionista, but on top of that, she's got it all. She's got it all. She's got the boot. She's got the booty. You guys saw in the Danganronpa anime, and on top of that, she's crazy. Who doesn't want a crazy girl? You know what they say about crazy girls, right? I don't even have to say anything right there. You guys should know what I mean. But Junko Enoshima gets number 4 on this amazing list of top 7 waifus. This right here, this might have shocked a lot of you guys, because probably in my Let's Plays and such, you guys were like, man, he must really not like Junko, and like, in my Let's Plays, I kind of didn't like Junko, but when I saw her in Danganronpa 3, the anime, and I saw her in the Despair arc, I was like, Junko, you are awesome. She has that awesome personality that kind of fits me, you know, that self-absorbed personality. You know, on YouTube, you know, I'm kind of like nice and I'm all about you guys and such, but off of YouTube, I'm a very self-absorbed person. I am a very cocky person, hands down. I don't know why. I don't know what the heck is up with me when it comes to that, but I am. I can hide it well on YouTube, but in real life, I am super, super cocky and conceited. I don't understand why, but it's just a bad trait that I have. Hey, I'm one of those people that likes to share their bad traits. So Junko could go ahead and analyze me any day. Go ahead, girl. Give me Junko. Give me Junko as my waifu. I will take it, hands down. I will be Izuru. I will be the ultimate hope, and she'll be the ultimate despair. It doesn't even matter at this point. I feel like opposites do attract at times, and I will take it in this situation because Junko is beautiful, and not only that, she has every personality you're looking for. She has every single personality you ever like. You know, I live in California. You get tired of the same weather. You get tired of seeing the sun every day. I see the sun every single day. There ain't no rain down here in California. But with Junko, you get all the weathers. You get the snow. You get the ice. You get the rain, you get the sun. She has every single personality and she can just trigger it on and off like nothing. I think that's awesome. You get a little bit of every kind of girl. Who wouldn't want that? That is the ultimate waifu in so many ways if you think about it. Honestly, like, yes. But Junko deserves number 4 on this top 7 waifus list. Hands down. No one can argue with me on that. Alright, so number 3 might be a little bit of a surprise to you guys. Maybe not, because some of you guys I've seen put this particular character in a lot of your lists, and I think when I did my ships video, a lot of you guys liked a certain ship that she's in. So let's go ahead and announce who that person is. It is Sonia. Sonia hits my number 3 spot because who wouldn't want a princess? I want a princess. Hold up, let's look at one trait that Sonia has. She likes scary things. She likes really weird things, and that's kind of like me myself. I like scary movies. I love the Freddy movies. I love the Michael Myers movies. I legitimately read creepypastas every night before I go to bed. I know that sounds super weird. You guys are finding out so much about me right now, but I am that weird. I will read and listen to creepypastas at 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning to put me to sleep. Like, I cannot go to sleep without listening to a creepypasta or reading one. I have to. You know, some people have to sleep with teddy bears. Some people have to count sheep before they go to sleep. But it turns out for myself, I have to watch a scary movie or I have to listen to scary stories being read to me. You can go ahead and call that weird all day. And honestly, I think it's weird. I honestly don't know why I'm like that. I don't know why I'm so intrigued by the horror genre. It's not just horror, but supernatural too. Like, I love like ghost stories and just anything that's supernatural. I actually went down to Savannah, Georgia, which is one of the most haunted cities in America, and I went on the ghost tour there and I just enjoyed every little bit of it. I just thought it was all cool. I mean, of course you didn't see any ghosts, but just the fact that there might be ghosts in some of these houses, that was fucking awesome. Then I think that would match really well. What do you guys think? I think that would go. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, definitely Sonia's on this list. I mean, like, look at Sonia. She's beautiful. She's got that princess look. Now, the sparkling justice thing, that's kind of going off the edge. That was a little too weird for me, and the whole mask and all that and how she knew it. But I can overlook that. I can overlook that, Sonia. You are still a really, really beautiful girl. And now that I think about it, if you guys remember the beach scene where everybody kind of came into the diner with their swimsuits on, and Sonia came on with that wetsuit, honestly, guys, honestly, like, oh yeah, we saw a lot of skin on everybody else, but that wetsuit was kind of nice. Because, I mean, like, look at Zero Suit Samus. You can't look at Zero Suit Samus and not tell me that's not sexy. You cannot tell me that ain't sexy. Zero Suit Samus? That's the comparison I got when I looked at Sonia in that wetsuit. I was like, this is my Samus. And so, yeah, Sonia gets number 3 on my list because she is my number 3 waifu. Alright, so number 2 is going to be kind of hard for some of you guys to know because not all of you have read Danganronpa 0. If you have not read Danganronpa 0, go and read it and then come back here and watch this video and then you'll understand number 2 a little bit more. But I am going to go ahead and put her on my number 2 list. I kind of didn't put this couple in my ships video because I thought I would be spoiling things if I did, but you know what? Screw it. If you haven't read Danganronpa 0, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not spoiling anything. I hope I'm not spoiling anything. But anyways, number 2 is Ryoko Otonashi. The thing that I really find hot about Ryoko is not the whole forgetful thing, but it's how obsessed she is with her lover. So in Danganronpa 0, she is really obsessed with a particular person in the light novel, and for some reason I think that's like super hot to see a girl that is like super obsessive with someone. I mean, even girls probably feel the same way. Wouldn't you want a boy that is like super obsessive with you? Not like in a stalker, like creepy way where they're like trying to take pictures of you and such and, you know, stalking you on Facebook, but like a guy that like would always come up to you and be like, I love you, or want to give you a hug, or want to talk to you at all times. Like, everybody wants someone that's like that. You can't lie to yourself. Like, you can say that that's disgusting, or you're an introvert and you don't really care for that kind of thing, but honestly, let's all just say that we would want somebody that is obsessed with us to a certain degree. It's just in all of our natures. It's just us as human beings. We love to be obsessed about. Come on, why do you think we have Facebooks? Why do you think we have Instagrams? Why do you think we like, you know, having so many likes on photos and videos and having so many subscribers and such? Because we want people to obsess over us. I mean, as much as people say we don't, we kind of do. That is just our society nowadays. That's how we've been raised, especially as Americans. So to also include some other, you know, unique features that Ryoko has, she's got that nice red long hair that I was talking about that Mahiru was so lacking. But no, ladies and gentlemen, Ryoko's got that nice long red hair that we all like. And you already know, anybody that doesn't like redheads, you need to go ahead and click off of this video. I'm sorry, but redheads are hot no matter what you say. I don't care who says it, who tells me, you will never change my mind. Redheads are hot, hands down. Can't say anything. I am done talking about this. I think the only bad characteristic about Ryoko is that she would always forget about me unless she wrote it in her notebook, which I feel like that would get really annoying if I woke up one morning and I'm looking at Ryoko next to me in bed and she's like, who are you? Oh my god, where am I? Like every single morning you're just like, girl, please, we've been together for 6 years. How could you forget me? And you just like throw her notebook at her, like, just look in the notebook, please. Like, I feel like that would get really annoying, but I don't care. I would deal with it. She is still a perfect waifu, and she deserves number 2 on my list. Guys, my ultimates. Some of you that have been subscribed to me for a very long time and have watched my Let's Play of Danganronpa 2 already know that I have only been obsessed with one person, only one girl that you have seen all over my channel. She was my profile picture for a long time. She's been in other top 5 videos as number 1 or number 2 or somewhere in the top 5s. Come on now, if you do not know who number 1 is, you are playing yourself right now. I don't even think I'm going to elaborate on number 1 because we already know who it all is. And it is Chiaki Nanami. Alright, so I think I already explained this in my top 5 characters video. I like girls that play video games, hands down. I don't care how long you play video games, for how many times, or what video games they are. If you are a girl and you are a gamer and you like video games, and we could just, you know, on Valentine's Day, instead of going out to Cheesecake Factory where it's packed every single day and we're gonna be sitting in line for like 10 to 20 hours, we could just, you know, stay home on Valentine's Day, kick up some Persona 5, kick our feet up, make some popcorn and play Persona 5 for the rest of the Valentine's Day. If you were down for that, or if you are a girl that thinks that is cool, hands down, you are automatically one of my waifus. It turns out Chiaki is the best gamer of all time. She is the ultimate gamer, and on top of that, she likes one of my favorite classic video games, Galaga. Galaga has been, you know, one of my favorite classical video games for forever, since I've been born. I was born on Galaga. Galaga and freaking Pac-Man in Nintendo 64. That's what I played as a little child. So I have to go ahead and put her on this list as number 1. I'm not even gonna elaborate anymore. You guys already know. You guys have seen the other videos. You know that Chiaki will always be my number 1. So I don't need to talk about this anymore. So I want you guys to do this. Go ahead and drop down a top 7 list of your favorite waifus or your favorite husbandos. So whatever you like, drop a top 7 list down below in the comment section. You guys already know I love reading your comments and such. I'm trying to get through all of your guys' suggestions for videos. This was one of them. Thank you for suggesting this, because I was kind of going to do this a long time ago. This was actually going to be one of my first top 7 or 5 videos, but I decided to do favorite characters instead. I didn't want to do waifus because I didn't want to make anybody mad if I did waifus, so I started with top 5 favorite characters. But it seems like a lot of you guys wanted waifus, so I went with it. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Have an amazing day.
Will never die.
Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive. And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by, 'cause today is gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine?